everyone. For this video, I will be walking you through Module 1 in our EDI 434 and EDI 431 and EDI 531 course. I am currently in student preview mode, and I am at our dashboard, which houses all of our announcements. And if you look closely over here on the left-hand side under the course menu, you will find the course modules. When you open that up, you will find the folders for each module, and the module 1 is the one that we are currently discussing. So module 1 for this semester runs August 30th through September 4th, with the initial discussion board posts due September 2nd. I have the discussion board posts, your first post due 2 days early, so that your peers will have a chance to read what you have written and have adequate time to respond. This module does close September 6th. Any late work after that date will not be accepted unless you have been granted an extension by me. And in a previous video, I explained how flexible I am, so please let me know if you need some extra time. I know the beginning of the semester can be a little rocky for some of us, so if you find you need some extra time, just let me know and you can have the extension. But you do need to let me know at least, I believe it is 6 hours in advance. So if it's due on September 4th at midnight, 11:59, you must let me know by 6 p.m. on September 4th that you need an extension, and I will gladly grant it to you. Now we're going to open up this folder into the Welcome Week and check out some of the work that we have to accomplish. Once you get into the folder, you'll notice that the modules every module will be organized very similarly if you scroll through. For this module, you'll want to open up this printable module outline, which will take you to this Google Doc. I recommend downloading this Google Doc and saving a digital copy somewhere so that you can access all resources for all modules at the end of the semester or in future semesters if you need to access these materials. This basically goes through the different things that you'll be doing. On the left-hand side of the charts gives you the sections, and then those are like activities or tasks, and then the directions are in the right-hand column. What I love about Google Docs is if you don't have that little document outline open, you can click this icon here that says Show Document Outline. And then that way you can jump to the various sections that you need quickly without having to worry about scrolling. I'm going to go back to Blackboard because that is where most of us will be functioning and working out of. So again, there's your printable module outline. Next, you will have the Welcome to the First Module message. And this one right here is, I just wanted to give you a welcome to the class and then explain to you that I have a detailed organizer that's broken up into parts, and the activities and the assignments are numbered according to the module and the assignment number. So for example, 1.4 is Module 1 and Assignment 4. Okay. Inside this folder, you will find all the resources that you need to have a successful module. This first week is all about getting to know you and getting to know each other. So we're scrolling down to the module overview. Again, this is August 30th through September 4th. Our in-person class is Thursday, September 2nd, 2 p.m. to 3:15 p.m. in Cooper 004. If you have not been there, access a campus map or make sure to drive to campus a little bit early so that you can find our room. Module overview, we're going to be going through our course introduction, digital citizenship, we'll introduce ourselves, and we'll meet our group. And just like the students in our middle school and high school classes, we do have module objectives. So if you're ever wondering, why are we doing this? I actually have 3 accreditation standards that or 3 accreditation groups and certification groups that I am working with, and these are their standards. So by the end of this module, you should be able to meet these standards for the CEE standards, the ISTE standards, and then the ILA standards. 1.1, basically you're going through Blackboard, you're reviewing the syllabus, and you are making sure that you are watching the video explanation of the syllabus, as well as just making sure that you understand anything that's required for this course. I recommend reviewing this all before our in-person class and then bringing those questions that you have to our first in-person session. This video and all videos, you can follow this YouTube hack of watching at 1.5 speed so that you can hear everything in less time, because I do tend to digress or make long pauses. All right, 1.2 is a digital citizenship activity, and this is a graded activity. You'll notice that it is in pink, and I have in all caps Dropbox. All of my assignments that are graded will be in pink, and if it's a Dropbox, you will see the word Dropbox to alleviate any confusion. This is one of my favorite activities because it gets you into the professional learning networks, or PLNs. This is one of the most important things that you can do as an educator, is stay connected and stay current. And Twitter, believe it or not, is a really important partner in getting us connected with each other. So in this Digisit guide, Digital Citizenship Guide, you will see directions as well as a brief article that I've written. Okay, so you want to read the article that I wrote here. And then I have curated some resources that you can use. You'll choose 3 articles and then watch 2 videos. And then you will actually go through the process of creating your professional Twitter account. Now, part of this is also identifying who to follow. And since I have a pretty solid, since almost 10 years being on Twitter as a teacher, as an educator, these are some of my favorite people to follow. These are groups or people that will definitely benefit you in some way. So I recommend following these folks. You will then complete the Digisit guide, which is this reflection form here. Okay. When you do this, you'll note that all of my Google Doc forms, if you need to make a copy, will have those directions in red at the top. Currently, my internet is taking a delayed pause. This would be a situation where 1.5 speed would be super helpful for you. And I will just press pause on this video. And now that it's open over here, you will see to edit this document. Oh, I guess it's not in red. I'll make it in red so that you can see it easily. You'll want to make a copy and then rename it last name, first name, and then 1.2. You'll type your name in this box, and then you will, using these 3 big questions, reflect on what you know, and then copy and paste your Twitter handle here. And that is what you need to do for 1.2. Oops, see here? Next, this is where you'll introduce yourself. Okay, and I have created this presentation here, and it's basically just a Google Slides with some directions and then my example. Okay, so if you look here, you've got your welcome slide. Then I have the directions here. Please do not change the theme because it will mess up everyone's slide. Okay, so here are 4 directions. Here's the information that is required to include for full credit in this assignment. This should be included. And then here is my example. Okay. So if you need anything, you can, or if you need inspiration, you can use mine. If you miss any of these things, points will be removed because I do think it's important for me to see all of them. And there's the example. So that's 1.3. There is no Dropbox for that because this slide, you'll just add a new slide and I'll be able to see all of those as you update it. Something that's really important to me is our collaboration. We have over 20 students in this class. So to make it feel smaller and to build community, we will work with smaller groups throughout the semester. So for discussion boards or areas where you're asked to respond to your peers, you'll always be asked to respond to your group members. That way, things are consistent. You will be able to respond to an appropriate number of people without feeling like you have to respond to everyone. It is important to note, though, that those dates for the initial posts are completed on time so that your group mates are not waiting around for you to respond to you. It is important to note, though, you will never be penalized for your group members' quality of their work, their punctuality, or their efforts. So if your group mates forget to post and you're like, hey, I'm ready and what's going on, don't worry, it will never impact you. Your choice not to respond to them, though, if they do post, you will be penalized for that. But again, you're not ever graded for your group mates' work. You're only graded on your own. Collaboration norms for this course. I would really, really love for you to constantly challenge each other. Push each other using the texts as the basis for your comments to really consider what's being said and how we're approaching literacy in the content area. When you're interacting with the members of your group, I would like you to remain thoughtful and respectful and encouraging. We are in this profession to build each other up. We are not here to tear each other down. If you disagree, that is 100% okay, but please be professional in how you go about doing this. Again, we are here to learn together, and we want to create an environment where people are comfortable sharing their ideas. So please adhere to professionalism and supportive nature when you are interacting with others in this class. This module's groups for 1.5, you're going to actually find other folks who are in your content area. So my math folks, you'll find your math people. Science, you'll work with science, English, and then foreign language, you'll find each other as well. I am really looking forward to the fact that we are in person this semester. Oh my goodness, I can't even wait. It'll just be nice to see everybody. However, the slides that we are sharing here are important so that we just are introduced and we can put a face to a name early. The pronunciation of your name and your preferred pronouns are really important as well, so that you are able to be identified as you would like to be identified. Once you have found your content area, folks, you're going to complete 1.5, which is meeting your group. And that is going to the slides of your group members and adding a written connection, question, or comment on their slides. If you don't know how to do that, I did provide a video here so that you can do that, or you can just go to the desired slide, click Control-Alt-M right here, Control-Alt-M, and a comment box will pop up, and you can type your comment, and then you hit comment, okay? Don't hit cancel. I hit cancel, but that's because I didn't want to leave a thing there. Ooh, excuse me. So that is Module 1. If you have any questions, you can always reach out and ask me. I have office hours listed on the syllabus. I also have in-person class. Do not wait until the in-person class to get started with this. It is important that you come to class with this background knowledge already established. And if you need me, please reach out through email. My cell phone is currently under the weather and I have to purchase a new one. So until that happens, please use email. I hope this finds you doing well and enjoying the start to your semester.